Okay, like sort of highlights here, we are going to be going with Strategic Command, World War I, 1914, The March on Paris. Play the campaign. And we are playing with the, just because I have it installed, the Blue Max mod. So if you just install the base game, it won't look like this. This is with the Blue Max mod that only changes look and feel, but nothing else about the game. Okay, strategic advice. France is the main enemy in the West and must be defeated quickly. The much of our army is now mobilized, but some units remain to be deployed. Where will you deploy these? It will depend partly on whether you plan to violate the neutrality of Belgium, Luxembourg, or the Netherlands. Some guidance to help you decide your deployment in a moment. Okay. Decisive victory can be won by capturing all of Paris. A major victory would be won if you hold any one of the following sets of objectives. On the 10th of October, 1914. So these are 3 sets of objectives. All of Wipers, Dunkirk, Calais, Boulogne, Dieppe, or all of Verdun, Toul, Nancy, Reims, and Soissons, or any part of Paris. So decisive is all of Paris, or major is Paris. This next bit is important. Do not neglect the defense of the fatherland in your pursuit of victory. Once you have decided on your objectives, deploy all units accordingly as the war is about to begin. Note if you said, yeah, auto deploy. Well, we're going to just do the auto deploy. Because it sort of focuses history, and we're going to go down, go through Belgium as well. So we'll hit the auto, yes. Now, to let everyone know, I have played out the starting moves, first 4 or 5 or something like that, turns, a few times here, trying to get this correct. So this, we can zoom out a little bit, get you your sort of starting layout on your objectives. Now, one thing that did throw me when I first started playing this is diplomacy is grayed out, which is fine. So to declare war, you need to come over here. I'm just not used to doing it in this fashion. Using the war maps, I'm used to using diplomacy window. So if you're not doing that, so we want to declare war on all of these guys. Okay, we're going to close that. We're not going after the Netherlands. That would just be an additional complication. And yes, the English will be coming in very soon. Okay, so we have that. Yeah, I guess we'll start down here on the bottom. Now, we have a detachment here. Okay, couple of things about this. This game is a divisional based game. Yes, you do have smaller detachments, I guess would be equivalent of brigade or whatever. And the turns are daily, not the usual sort of weekly turn setup. So that is something you need to keep in mind when you're playing. This is Strategic Command World War I is the game. Marauder. So that's what we're playing, but a sort of special scenario. So these are daily turns. One day, us, the next day, well, the Entente, but mostly the French. Okay, now we have to defend. We will be seeing, you will, if you play this, be seeing a very aggressive AI attacking into you here. And if you start losing cities, you will lose some national morale. So we have to watch that. So we want to come down here with you. We want to entrench. Let's get the objective. Oh, let's add a no. Yeah, that looks good. We want to do that now. What we want to do is Auterich, or however you pronounce this. This town right at the start is unholdable, in my opinion. But we don't want them coming around through this southern way. So we're going to, this is a nice feature in this force march. It reduces morale down to 65, or reduces it by 65%. So basically we're having these guys march, march, march. We want to come down here, it uses up all of their action points and secures this. And we want it here because we want it behind the Rhine River. So that is an important element. And what is... this is, again, the Blue Max mod. This is the Blue Max mod. It is, I call it semi-official. You can find the link on the forum. So if you like this, there's 2 versions of it. You will be seeing the Belgian units without the Blue Max mod. Just be sort of standard looking units. So we have that. Now we're going to come here. We're going to do that. And these guys are going to come here. Now this is a new campaign set up by the devs, just released last week. Yes, Herbert's here. Good. You're one of the devs. So Herbert, pay attention to what he says, because if I get something wrong, he is the correct source of information here. I try not to. Okay. Yeah, we're going to race to here with... I'm going to maybe... Let's see about racing there with these guys. If I'm going to do it, might as well do it with the rearmost unit. Get that up, because these guys can come right to here, back them up, and he can come to here to hold the town. That will get that. These guys can come to here, get up there, and have enough action points. And yes, we want to do all 3 sides and rotate down like that. Yes, he gets the hard questions. I have been playing a lot of the regular strategic command. I'm currently on my YouTube channel. I'm doing both. One is an East Front first, keeping Belgium out of the war, even though the British come in. And the other is an attempt to take Paris, so on the regular strategic command. So I'm pretty familiar with the game, but any sort of details or something that I might be getting wrong, definitely look to him. Okay, and we want to, yeah, that's a good orientation setup. So we want to try to hold these as much as we can here. Now, they can move here, hold this. Not absolutely, okay. Some of these moves I know pretty well. So we're going to come up to here with this guy, and he's going to entrench. I don't hardly ever want to just use 2 sides, so it's mostly 3 sides I want to use. That's right. We're going to come to here. And we're going to, again, increase the number of sides and rotate hopefully in the correct direction. There we go. So that's there. Now, as you can see here, I think he can make it. Let's see. Yeah, he can make it. Get to the fort, hold the fort down. They'll be pretty good, even though they're a bit low on morale there, because we pushed really hard. Thank you very much. Thank you. I do try. So, we've got that. Those 2 should be able to hold for a while there if we can get a few more reinforcements up. I want to push to here. Take this. Yeah, I think that will be good. Yeah, let's force march to here. I may be overdoing the force march, but I'm not so sure that I am. He's going to come back and hold this town as that as a major objective. I don't want to push too far, but we'll hold there. Yeah, he can get to the town and hold the town. Now, what we're also looking at doing is... Yeah, I think this will be the best method here. Hey, Frere Oakenshield, good to have you here. Thanks for the cheer. Looking at just to see, I think we want to come into here, push up to there. So basically we've taken out most of Belgium. How far can we get? We can get to here to hold north of there, which will keep that. Now down here, this is going to become, the French want to push in this area. So we want to make sure that we can get our forces up reasonably well. They can come down and hold here. Just looking at seeing which is the best to move to, where to come and support. Like I say, I don't want to overstress using the force march. Again, the force march can only be used through territory you currently control, so you cannot force march into enemy territory, and that seems like a reasonable thing to me. You don't want to really, you know, you're going, you got to sort of have a fairly large confidence that it's sort of good to stay along the roads, railways for movement purposes. Okay, I think that's pretty good. We got sort of some pickets out holding some forward objectives that they're dug in reasonably well. These guys can be dug in. Oh yeah, there's definitely a race concept, especially wanting to get it done by the 10th of October. Now, we've declared war on Belgium. Okay, I know we can get here and we won't bump into anybody. Now, trick I sort of kind of figured out with this. Let's see what we can do here. Notice we captured that territory right to there. If we come back here with them, we can come right to here, force march to there. See, I'm trying to draw troops that are way in the back. No, I don't know exactly which troops I can use, so no, not to him. Can he do it? No. Yes, he can do it there. So that's about as far as I'm going to push with. I don't know. Can we get across the river, march in? No, he won't. No, he won't get across the river and get up to there. So that's about as far as we can do that. Okay, now we're moving up the horse here. I would like to capture as much of this southern railway here to both supply us and cut off fast movement of enemy troops. Now along that goal and objective, let's we can get all the way to there very early in this stages. they can get to there, so that we have a significant pushing force this way. Yeah, I'd rather have them come up that way. So these guys are going to come here. Force march them. They can get all the way to here. These guys will just naturally march to there. We don't want to exhaust everybody. If we can help it. And we might as well move you up a little bit as well. Now we'll secure all of that territory. No, wrong button. Wrong button. This button. Don't know that we want to do that. Okay, well. We want to, because there is a stacking limitations on all of this, we have to keep that in mind with everything we're doing here. I really should move this horse division to here, but we'll move it to here just so a little bit closer, because we want to use the cavalry divisions to exploit as deeply as we can into the enemy's rear. We're bringing all of those guys down. They can make it to here. Way back here. Might as well see how far we can get these guys up if we were to. No, not gonna use. Let's see if we can get him. Yeah, he can get to here. If we were to go, yeah, probably worth it just to get. I know just a little bit. This is probably worth it to get to here. Sometimes could more of these smaller scenarios like this. Boy, I hope so. I'm really enjoying this scenario. Like I say, I've not gotten past the opening moves, but it's really nice. So the more they do with this stuff, I would like. Just looking to see if there's anything more we can do, should do here. Okay, I want to make sure that any of these divisions that don't have no action or still have action points that are holding something, the horse division is going to move up. Okay, I think that is good for our opening move. We pushed in, taken out Luxembourg in its entirety. Okay, so there we go with that. Now we only have 50 MPP, so not much we can do with that at the moment. So let's end this turn. I'm not specifically sure at how fast it recovers. It does recover. Okay, we're going to get a bunch of MPP. And I'm sure to some degrees it's conditional upon whether you're cut off or you've been attacked or, you know, other conditions. I'm sure there's some conditions, but I don't know if you just rested somewhere, what is the recovery rate on that. I'm sure there is one, but I don't know what it is. French morale boosted by Britain coming in. Yes, good. Within a few turns, especially if the unit is in good supply with, yeah, major HQ. Good to know. Okay, we got some artillery. You always want to place the artillery or any of the reinforcements on rail lines when they come in, because that can very much be a key element in the future as to what you can do here. Okay, so yeah, I don't like that about this. Come on, redraw this. Okay, so we're here now. We have the time here. What we're going to do is entrench these guys. Yeah, you're not going to get south of that, I don't think. So that's like a good pattern. We want to rotate that way, so because we're not really worried so much from south of Mulhausen. Yeah, probably not getting in between there. Now we have some French that showed up here. Maybe. Yeah, I think that would maybe be a good idea. I don't want to risk it. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to hit these guys to weaken them down fairly good. And we're going to swap these out. Now, I want to attack. That's just my tendency, but we can see we're not, I love this feature here, it's often needed. We're not entrenched, so I think we should be entrenched is more important than attacking that unit. And not enough action points to get back. Now I want to build a solid line here. So let's move, I think, up to there. Okay, they can entrench. Yeah, I don't know that they're going to get well behind us. Okay. So they're covering those flanks. Now, here, we're going to back off. Well, to here, I think. They're going to be entrenched there. Let's entrench these guys. And these here. So they're fairly well entrenched. Here, so we have a fairly good entrenchment there. Now what we want to also do is really, I can sure see that this would be a really popular setup. Okay, well, they're going to come at us pretty hard, try to come through here. Let's entrench, cancel. Yeah, we want to make sure we're entrenched straight south of us there. Now we are looking to push. That rail node. They can hold Luxembourg capital. I'd like another unit down here, so we may move him down. Well, let's move some of these. Let's see how this looks once we get a few more pushing in here. Well, let's start up here. Just wanted to check to see if we were going to bump into anybody there. There we go, that's open. We get some of our most mobile divisions up forward. These guys have already done one force march. These guys haven't yet, so let's push into here. Thank you, beeping noise from truck outside. It's 6:30 in the morning my time. So, okay, so we've got that. Now this, I don't know of a quick way to get Liège, so we are going to be pushing around it, surrounding it, but we're going to keep moving. And we will attack it, and we will plan on reducing it down, but that is sort of like still to come. And I'm just figuring out how I can get around this as effectively as possible. These guys back in here. Okay, they can come right to here. Not usefully force march. Please be useful enough to get. Yeah, maybe. Get pushed into there. Now can. These guys are morale 111, so let's see, we can. Yeah, far south river's alright. You can see here, if we just moved it here, fine, but we can get all the way up to here with this. We have to take these carefully. Getting here today is better than... I don't know that we get much out of that. Okay, so that's pushing deep in there. Anyone still play the old Avalon Hill strategy games? Oh, those were the days. I haven't in a long time, so no, I don't still play those, but that's definitely my background. Okay, let's see. Use you to scout to there. Okay, we're clear to here, so let's grab that. Yeah, you can come all the way up to there. That's a good force march. You've already force marched once, so we're not going to do that again with you, but we're coming up to cut that off. This is, I'm worried about. Okay, I think Metz can hold, so let's... I so want to do that, but I don't think we have the ability to do so, because they'll move in, cut us off, but maybe next turn we will. I think we need to hold Strasbourg for the moment with that. No, undo. 7 year, okay, I don't know that we need to hold that so much. 3, 1, 5. Well, let's move up here. So I think we're going to see a major offensive there. Oh, ASL, Advanced Squad Leader, though, those again were the days. Move these down here a little bit to support anything that's going here, or move up there as sort of the conditions warrant. Well, yeah, I think we have enough general sort of, yeah, core HQs. I don't think I've ever played Luftwaffe. I played things like Rise and Fall of the Third Reich, Panzer Blitz, Panzer Leader, Advanced Squad Leader, a lot of those games. Played a lot of that. Okay, now we can't move there yet because he just came in. All right, now we really don't yet have any units to rebuild, so I want to purchase. I'm going to purchase. Well, let's see. They're all going to be. Whether it's okay, we're going to start with some 24th. Okay, we're going to start with some heavy artillery, and yeah, we'll give it artillery weapons level 1. So we'll purchase that, and we will purchase recon bombers. Get those coming in. We have 225 left. That will get us 1 or 2 detachments. I think detachments are what I want, just to sort of hold gaps, sort of gapish rear areas in the line. I think we'll see the AI, if I'm worried that if Escht, or however you pronounce this little town here, I don't know how little, well, there's Luxembourg, it's a little town. If you leave something like that open, the AI has a tendency to grab it. So having a few, and you know, not quite so much rear areas, but not on the, you know, main front line spots, a few detachments like that can really help out. So we're going to get a couple of those in tricky spots. So let's end this turn. Yes, now I don't know if we're going to get any of those reinforcements in this playthrough today, in the first 2 hours. Now, okay. Yeah, just like this guy moved in. Hopefully they won't be able to take that. Yeah, good. Well, he pushed over to the far side. I don't know if that's going to be good for you or not. Depends on whether they can take this. It's going to be damaging, but... Strategic Command, World War I. Okay, Belgian fortress artillery bombards the Germans at Liège. I don't know if one of the devs can answer it, Bill or Herbert. I haven't noticed any specific effects, again, from this artillery bombardment. Maybe it's lowering morale or something of those units there, but I haven't specifically noticed an effect that I could detect. Again, you want to place these on rail lines to be able to strategically move them where you wish. Even the air unit here. It does lower morale. That's what I figured. I haven't looked at it that granularly. I haven't noticed any, major strength hits to it. But okay. So this is a bit worrisome for me. We just reinforce this. Will this max out? Yeah. Okay. Okay. See, this is a bit worrisome. What I think we're going to do is, we're moving so much of the army up forward. We'll have some of these units come up pretty fast. So let's grab this. Yes, 18 MPP. And we want to come down, I guess, here. Oh, here. There we are. Okay, it's the sort of, there we go. So that way we now have, little stronger, a little more hold down in the south. I'm worried about having that turned. Yeah, I can imagine it being too powerful with that. Okay, he's in good strength. I haven't had him move up this far before on me. Okay, well, not that I don't like that little extra. Retreat back. Hold that town now. Yeah. I want to cut the railways here so the French won't be bringing up reinforcements to the Liège pocket that we're going to create here momentarily by doing this. Okay, we've now, by cutting off the railways here, we've effectively, they still are a secondary supply point. So they're not just going to completely starve, as best I understand it. But these guys can dig in. We want them dug in. Yeah. And so, but we've cut the rail links off. So basically they aren't getting any reinforcements. One of the starts, I didn't cut it off as quickly. And it might have actually been a good thing because they moved several French divisions in here and then cut them off and killed them. So that might, but it also sort of delaying our advance. Let's see. Okay, yeah, you can move to here. I don't know. Do I come here? Do I come here? Open town, or I don't know that it's open, but that keeps me wanting to come there. But let's push up this way to flank these units here. You come up to support that there. Okay, that's looking fairly good here. Probably should have had him dig in instead, but just awfully tempting for me to just want to take out a enemy division. Okay, and you can entrench. There we go. We're actually going to have you pull back to here because you're going to get reinforced next turn, but you can probably hold that from any probing attacks there. Now, the Liège fort is, and we can show it here, S for supplies, and then hit S again for next turn. You can see the supply is starting to peter out here because they're holding the railways. So, I'll turn that off. So this is one of the reasons I want to come up if I can get Namur with relative ease. I don't know that I will, but is just to sort of open up alternative supply routes as well. These guys will come up and replace the close garrison there. Let's first move these up. Okay, they've already forced marched once, and no, I'm not going to do that again. Oh, and if they want to come out of their fortress to some degree, I'm happy for that. You know, we can kill them easier outside of their fortress, so it's not a real big concern. What? How do you get through this damn forest? Good. I don't know. Up, down, down, around. Yeah, we'll go down through this way. That way we'll be maybe coming up faster along that track. Don't know that board game. Okay, so here we can fully reinforce, I hope. Yep, I thought. So we're holding okay down here, not great. Get them entrenched. Now these guys. I don't know how fast I'm going to get them there. We can use strategic rail as well here. So I think what we're going to do is maybe around here. Let's see what we can do. Yes. Let's move them here. We can shift them some more. We're going to use that strategic rail to keep them flexible. Now to purchase, let's see, we could do, I think 4 more detachments right now. You can see here it's just about everything is right now in August coming for us. So yeah, that's good. So let's continue. Just making sure, like entrenchments, reinforcements, replacements, wherever we can and need to. It's been done. Okay, so I think this is looking okay. It's not everything I want it to be, but I think it's looking okay. We'll see how the French react to all this. Okay, yeah, they're shooting at us. Uh-oh. We got mud? That ain't good. That ain't good at all. I don't remember mud. Mud in August? That much rain in August in Europe? I don't know. Just don't know. Good enemy contact. Ooh, that devastated them. Very good. Good artillery bomb, defensive fire. Yeah, I should have dug him in instead of attacking last turn. This may end up being okay. Have to reinforce him instead of digging in, it looks like, but get around behind me. They're going to be very good defensive artillery as well. This is not looking good. Okay, good. Oh, damn. Damn! Ouch! Ouch. This is a disaster, guys. I'm hitting a disaster. Can I recover? I was expecting it further south. This push. Well, this tells you the AI is thinking here. Okay, pushing me back. That's okay-ish. We can... That isn't a disaster. This is a disaster in here, though. Taking out my artillery. I don't have the forces to react to this. Got mud up here. Ouch. This is also not going well either. Ouch. And I thought I was doing well. Guess where all my reinforcements are going. Ouch, yes, you're bombarding us outside of your fortress. Okay, so the 9th Division, the 1st Heavy Artillery is destroyed, and the 60th Mixed Landwehr Detachment is destroyed. Those are reserves, landwehr. Okay, okay, yes, these are, again, you want to put them right on railways because we're going to need to shift them. Shift them effectively. Oh man, this is a mess. Okay. This is a disaster here. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, 3. Move action points, then they can entrench. He's going to come to here. He's going to fall back. And he's going to entrench. Okay, well, they're going to, of course, max out. These guys are going to max out and... Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Okay, that's going to get surrounded. whatever we do, that's going to get surrounded. So they can come back to here and entrench. So guys, you're looking at my best reaction to a disaster. So holding the north out here behind the river there will probably be our best bet. And since we can't reinforce this turn, but we will trench that way. These guys will fall back to here and hold in the fort. Okay, so we're holding along this line. We're holding here. Oh boy, that's... Oh, it's mud's dried up already. Very good. Now, let's see. If we were to push here and here. Well, okay, these guys have got to come down. Okay, let's... No, you can't force march through here, I guess. Let's... Can they get down? No, they can't. They can come to... This is where their center of gravity is. This is where their Schurplunk is. This is maybe secondary. And this is worrying, but more distracting than anything else. Because what we can do here again is grab, yes, rail movements. Let's do this to hold there. What? Oh, come on. I don't know whether it's my graphics card or whatever. Oh, yeah, you come there. Doesn't always display those well. Another 18 points. Yeah, if I'm here, he might be able to get around me. Oh, come on. Okay, so I don't think he can march around me and get to Feldberg, but he might get to Freiburg. Oh, lovely. I have two towns, Feldberg and Freiburg, right next to each other. I'm sure that's not confusing to people. Okay, that will keep them from overly flanking and pushing into my rear there. Now here, actually, I think we might be able to turn this to a profitable use, maybe? Good, okay. Let's swap these two out. And let's kill that. And march back. Okay, that was a good little maneuver there. Hello, Pixel. How you doing there? Okay, so that... taking out that division is very useful. At this stage, I was really expecting the Schurplunk to be here because that was one of my other playthroughs. I'm pretty sure it was there. Definitely not up in Luxembourg. I'd rather take the heavier hit here in the fortress, because I'm now hoping that'll be a lighter negative hit, if at all. Good, very good. Okay, so we took out a cavalry division of the French. That's got to be a little distracting. Keep saying that, but I sure, maybe it's more wishful than. These are recon bombers, which mostly just help with later attacks. Okay, now. I want to come up and sort of pin these guys here with that. Not the results I was looking for. Again, not the results I was looking for. We don't want to give them respite. We definitely want to keep pushing on them. Okay, I can't imagine Brussels. Yeah, Brussels not being defended, so you're not luring me into that trap. Didn't quite shatter them, but okay, well. Yeah, Namur looks to be a bit of a pain as well. Though I want to get some of these rails. These units we're definitely going to see about reducing the fortresses here. I don't know if we have enough units there to do so, but we will certainly attempt it. Okay, well, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's. Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad move to there. This is their current Sherplunk, so my tendency is to want to also reinforce down here, but I think this can take care of itself for a little while. So let's. That fortress is probably going to hold, so let's put these guys here. So if they want to push, you can push straight there, hold there, hold there. Hopefully that Luxembourg will hold. We'll only get, yeah, I don't think they can get too many attacks on it. No, we don't need to be down there. Either it's going to hold or it won't, and it can move down later on. And what's Pixel been saying? Okay. Okay, GeForce conversation. Yes, I'm not been keeping up on NVIDIA's new download downloading service, if I'm not mistaken what that is, what you're talking about. Definitely heard about it. Don't know if I'm going to use it, but I love Steam. I use Steam a lot, but I don't want Steam to be the only game in town because I don't like monopolies, and so I want multiple ways of getting my games. Okay, let's see about what we can purchase. Oh, we can purchase, now that we've had a destroyed heavy artillery division, we can purchase another one. Yes, we'll go with heavy artillery weapons, so we will purchase this. And since we have enough, we'll get another proper division. We've got a bunch of detachments coming. Okay, I'm just looking to see, are any of these wounded ones we can reinforce? I think we've probably already done that if we could, but oh no, no, not with the follow up with the horse. Yeah, they attacked this turn. Just trying not to miss anything important. Okay. This secret gaming machine, yes, that's the way to go. Gotta know what's important in life. Okay, well, looks good for dealing with a disaster. Yes, you're bombarding troops around the Liège fort. They're bombarding around Namur. Okay, lots of MPP coming in. Wow, they're really using their rail transport to get these guys here fast. Well, that was a good move. That was the new unit we brought in. Are they going to kill it right off? God, I hope not. It looks like it, though. Yep. Damn, okay, so I brought him in too close to the front. So that was one of the ones I brought in via rail. So of course they might have just come in on some other unit. Yes. Yes. Yep, we had one division. Yes. Okay. Now let's see if we can keep these. Again, put them always on the rails to start with. Okay. Now we have mud our turn. Damn. Let's see what we can do down here in the south. Okay, let's swap these two out. And then let's see if we can... Oh, it's not letting us reinforce anymore. Oh, damn, that was maybe not the best idea. And we reinforce enough here. Only to 8. Ooh, probably would have... Well... Yeah, let's move these guys up. We'll get some more reinforcements coming. Down in the south as well. We don't need all this here. We can move him down there. So let's move him. down to here, I think. Okay. Okay, so let's start reducing this guy down. We want to get the supply flowing through here. There we go. That's good. That might even almost get us enough. I'm actually going to move you to there and you to here. No, let's undo that last move. Okay. Now, we need to keep our eyes on the ball of moving this way while dealing with this. I've really set up attempted a blocking force here. This is significant. Don't think historically they did moved in this much into Belgium. And okay, yeah, we'll hit them with that. We're going to get okay. 2, 2, 2. Okay, yes. Oh, yeah, World in Flames is Bill's saying is different, but yeah, I really do like World at War. I mean, World at War is a great version of it. War in Europe is definitely, in my opinion, definitely the better version for if you want to focus on Europe. You know, if you don't want, if you have little to no interest in playing the Pacific War in Japan, definitely go for the War in Europe version. If you want to go for the, you know, global conflict, then obviously you go for that version of the game. So you just figure out what you are into, as it were. Okay, we're going to come down here and you're going to entrench. You're going to hold there. Okay, you come this way. This mud is maddening. Who let it rain so much? Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? I don't like the rain. Not in this game. I like rain generally. Lived in Scotland. You gotta sort of kind of like rain if you're gonna live in Scotland. Yeah, we're just gonna come there and get dug in. Yes, that is way too vulnerable, so we're going to move him up there. No, I have not forgot about our vulnerabilities here. Okay, you're going to swap out here. You're going to entrench here. Rotate, no, this way. You're going to there, and you're going to reinforce, hopefully, well, just by one, but that's still better than nothing. You're going to reinforce, yes, yes. Yeah, if you want to go with the classics, I will quite admit I've never played the classics versions of Strategic Command games, but they're definitely out there. So I can't really say whether one is something you should see about, particular one you should see about getting or not. Okay, we're going to hit him there. These guys are going to come up here and then swap out and hit them there. We're going to take him out. These guys still haven't reinforced, but they're going to come back and hold. No. I'll do that last bit. Yeah. Hold the fort. Hold the fort. Hold the fort. Ooh, that looks tempting. How much reinforcements would I get if I do that? All the way to 10. Yeah, let's swap that and hit that. Okay, core down, or division down. Thinking of the standard version of the game. Okay, yep, now we will max that out. Oh, thank you, yes. Thank you so much for putting the link there, Pixel. I really do love the Blue Max mod, as you can quite tell by playing it. I naturally read NATO style counters just because of my age and playing the game, so I like that. And this sort of standard counters, they're great, you know, but they lack a little pizzazz. I think everybody would admit to that. And this keeps the style in that we still have quick, easy reference NATO as to type of unit, which, yeah, horses and men and whatnot are shown, but size of unit, whether you're a division or we'll call it a brigade. Type of counter that you can occupy there, so you can come to can't dig in. Okay. Make sure no coup de main can get to there. You can come to that. That'll be close enough. That'll be close enough. And no, I didn't use my recon bombers as I should. I keep forgetting to do so. Now, that's such a nice defensive line, but don't know that we need all of it. It'd be so nice to push them out of here. Let's go down, because we still have Mulhausen. Unfortunately, they can't reinforce. No, we're not going to weaken them with a counterattack. So let's take this division here. Better have a division in the right spot today than something coming tomorrow. Let's come down here with that. And you can come in here and occupy. There. Cancel. Is that dug in? No, I'd rather have it dug in right now. We're going to fall back to the railway to be ready to move fast while still protecting these guys from being outflanked. So yes, and since we have a fair number of people here again, I want to take a quick moment to let you know that there is an upcoming copy. We'll do that. I'm going to post a link to the upcoming starting I think it's March 2nd, but there's a link to find out more for a Field of Glory 2 tournament. I'll have the details on what and who and how you enter and that kind of thing. If it's still even open for new entries, I'm not absolutely sure, but it's coming up. And also, I really like to promote sales. I'm sort of a, trained as a child. Hey, there's a sale on. See about buying something. So, there's definitely sales there that if you haven't already got all these games, you can. I'm sorry if I have been. I've been neglecting the YouTube thing. Hello, Robert Roberts, if you're still around. Counters. What? Yeah, anyway, wait. Okay, sorry. Yeah. This is Strategic Command World War One. Neglecting that bit of the chat there. I'm only sort of trying to watch that chat and the Slytherin chat. But so if you guys are interested in picking any of these things up, including the classic games are on sale, I did note that we were talking about a moment ago. Okay, and I love presenting these games for you, but of course the reason they want us to do that is to promote sales, and I guess I'm a pusher man when it comes, if you know the song, when it comes to war games and computer games and all of that. Okay, now have we moved all that we want to move here? I always want to rush into places like that, but no. Okay, we've got that. I don't know if this quite counts as a rail link now that we've occupying the hexes and coming up through there, but we will hopefully next turn take that down and push onward. Okay, so we still have 457 MPP left. We're going to get 2 more divisions. Now, I don't, these are coming, what is it, 20 days later? I think it is. I don't know that we're going to get them during this playthrough, but do let the Slytherin people know if you want me to continue this for you some other time on their channel. I would be very happy to continue this. Yes, Fields of Glory. I love the game. I really love it combined with Fields of Glory Empires. So when you got those two combined, to me that's just nirvana of classical era. Yeah, I'm just checking for reinforcements. Okay. Gaming. Yes, we're ending this turn and seeing how it goes. Okay, yeah, we know. Oh, they lost. They're losing morale. Okay, and they're firing off. Collecting our MPP. And they really are sending up the forces there. This is the Miracle on the Marne, but in Belgium. Now, I am completely ignorant on, and I didn't watch the series. Oh, this is going to be horrendous on that division there. World War I day by day. But did the French substantially move forces into Belgium during this time frame? I don't think they did. Should they be able to? I don't know. And they're going to get Mulhausen. Damn, I was hoping they wouldn't. But if you notice, even though they've got that, and we'll lose a little bit of national morale because of that, I think we will be able to, in the mud here, sure slowed me up. Retake that, yes. Yes, you're bombarding us out of Namur. You gonna join it, Pixel? The tournament? Okay, now, like I say, we've lost that. But they've only got a 7th strength unit in there. And their trenches aren't facing the correct way. So let's see what we can do with this. Boom. Boom. Hello. Are you entrenched? No, you. Are you entrenched? Oh. No. Let's entrench. Like that. There we go. You're going to come here and you're going to entrench. Yes, like that. Doing that instead of attacking. Maybe I should have attacked, but I really just want to put a lot of pressure on these guys here. Since they've decided to make me angry and take my town, we're going to turn this on them and kill these units here. Those units there mean that they're not somewhere else. Okay, well, I think we can get that. So, well, let's... maybe that's a bit more dug in than I like. Okay, let's focus on this for the moment. Okay, we need to take this down. We just can't let it stay there. As long as we're being somewhat sensible in our attacks. We're just going to keep bashing into it. I probably didn't need to swap that last unit out. Okay, yep. Okay, we have that. They're not dug in. Ooh. I don't even know if this is time to retreat yet. We're already. Okay, let's swap those and dig in. Let's... Nope, cancel. Yeah. I'm going, I gotta retreat here. Looks like a decent attack, so we'll take that. And I think we'll even swap that out and hit them hard. Okay. No, we need to dig in. So tempting to want to kill it. Okay, you're going to entrench. you're going to entrench. This is not... what I want to be doing is entrenching here. This is not it at all. Marching to Paris is looking a bit tough. Now let's fall all the way back to here. Make sure that when we get the chance, we will fully reinforce. That's hardly anything at all. Well, I guess it's the best we're going to do right now. Well, now we have the railways open. Oh, you already did. Very good, Pixel. Okay, so we have our rail links open now. Yeah, I think that's the best option here. Hello, Larry Phillips over on YouTube and DS Scott. This is the one. Yes, this is Strategic Command World War I. I am trying to pay attention on YouTube as well as Twitch, which we're live on both, and other places. I'm missing a few streams that I'm not paying attention to. And this is the special day-by-day March on Paris that was released a couple of days ago. Scenario or campaign. They still have 4 points. We could hit, or yeah, so we could hit that. Yeah, okay, let's do this. That looks good. Yeah, but you're going to, well... yeah, let's swap them out. A little bigger hit than I liked, but oh well. Oh yeah, maybe that'll be a problem. I don't know. Didn't come to there. Okay, let's hit that. We don't want to be a... this is not meant to be a defensive campaign. Oh, and I should have done this first, damn. Keep forgetting my air. That would have helped. Maybe not a lot, but it would have helped. Yeah, I guess we should entrench. Let's do it that way. Don't know that you need entrenchment. Let's just do some minor reinforcements. Now we have a chance finally to reinforce the cavalry division. I'm doing this just to recon the front here. Okay, well, come back to here, I guess. Yes, Zeppelins are in the standard game. I don't think in this scenario because it's a bit early for that, but there's definitely Zeppelins as an air unit. So that would be the Zeppelin Raids pixel. Okay. Okay, we got you back here. Maybe we'll just push on Namur or something. I don't know. Or, not Namur, Verdun. Because we are pushing on Namur here. This is not good. This is not good. Hearing that too much for me, I know. Yeah, Grey Knight, it's sort of become my favorite for it. We'll move that up to there now. Okay. Man, I want to be pushing deeper, deeper, deeper. Okay, now, purchasing. That leaves, I think we've maxed out all the, I just see units here, can we? No. No, okay. Just checking about reinforcements. Next turn, so we can get one more detachment. Okay, close. So we're maximizing our MPP for replacements as well as bringing more units onto the field. Okay. Yes. Yeah, Larry, this could be a very good game to play with friends, or which of course you can do this. There's a play by email ability with this, and even though that's like play by email, you can be on Discord, do your turn, turn it over to the other guy, and he can immediately play it. So his turn. Thank you, loud truck. Yeah, some of these are not the best positioned here. Oh. Oh, and around back. Well, oh, damn. Ah. I'm surprised you're still alive. Okay, Belgian artillery, yeah, we know that. Yep, trench warfare, unfortunately, is happening too early. Oh, man. Don't know if I've done anything wrong or if the French have just done things really right. But let's come down here. Let's destroy this unit. Okay, that division is gone. That division's gone. Ooh, that was a great hit. That probably means that that would be the best next choice. Okay. They've already done their thing. Okay, well, see, I expected to turn the tide here. So I'm quite pleased by that. Now here, let's see. That would be probably a devastating blow to them. That'd be a devastating blow. Okay, well. Oh damn, he moved out. Okay. Don't want to leave you alive. Can't leave an enemy alive. Got to take him out. Like I say, you got to take him out. I'm not expecting to kill this one, but I am expecting to do severe damage to him. Unless, maybe. Yep. There we go. 3 divisions down. Oh, again, I forgot to use that. Damn, I keep forgetting to use the air power. That's just me being a bad player. That didn't go so great. There we go. There we go. We're pushing on them here. Okay, they're being wrecked here. These are just sort of reconnaissance moves. Yep, this is what we should do at this point. Take out Foch or whoever this might be. Dubail? Don't know him. There we go. Bye-bye, French High Command. There we go. I'm presuming there's somebody there, so let's... Yep. No, but let's come here. We're going to move you down to here. We're going to move you to there. See, we're not... I mean, we've been holding down here, and I was expecting the Sherplunk to be here, but it isn't, so we need to react. If we can't take Paris by a quick, easy northern march through Belgium, and I was expecting, based on history, that unlike World War II, in World War I, the Belgians really did fight hard. So I was expecting that, but I was not expecting a major French reinforcement here. Let's entrench. Oh no, sort of like, I don't like that. Because I don't think they're going to attack out of their fortress. That would just be a mistake. Excuse me. Okay, we're gonna, yeah, fall back to here. Yeah, that's a retreat. It's not the right direction we want to be heading in for sure, but I think it's a good move at this moment. Okay, that's a good move. You go back to holding in your fortress. We'll try to keep the supply lines open to you. Okay, any of these did not, okay, they did not attack, so let's see what we can do with, okay, good. Let's actually turn, because that's the way it's currently facing. Let's re-entrench this way. I think that's more important than reinforcing at the moment. Okay, this turn. Oh man, they're being stubborn there. They are in a, no, they're just entrenched. No, I don't think we need to. No, that's not what I want to do. I want to do that. There we go. Okay, well. Yeah, no Paris dinner tonight, Jaculius. And yes, poor little Belgium. Implying that the Belgians fought at all in World War II. Yeah, they fought a bit, but not much. Not like World War One. World War One, that was a hard fought situation. They really did push things. Okay, we're gonna see about doing an offensive here soon. So let's get some of these guys. Sort of up and ready to go. Yep, let's hit him. Oh, that was good. Knew he'd take some damage. Oh, you don't have any. What? Oh, no more action points. Okay. Maybe they already attacked. I don't remember at this point. Yeah, Strategic Command World War One. For all of you watching out there, maybe not on Twitch. Beware the Hun in the Sun. I haven't quite heard that version of it before. Don't know if you just did some good alliteration or if that's a older saying. Okay. Before we decide that, do we have any more forces sitting in the rear anywhere right now? Not really. To bring up. Okay. Well, I think a push in this direction could be nice. Okay, so we're pushing. Let's zoom out a little bit. We're stalled up here in Belgium. And not that we can't fight our way through here, it's just going to take a lot of time. We don't have that. We're strung out here, easy to cut off, but I think they've mostly, you know, deployed their forces. And of course, the devs may be looking at this and laughing and wait till next turn or something, but we will see. We've gotten dug in here rather well. So, dealing with this Sherplunkton beating it up. And we basically destroyed this down here, and we're ready to push into here. So, yeah, the old Maginot, or not Maginot, the old, oh god, Schlieffen plan is not working out well for us at the moment. Though we do have the forces, it just got to keep moving forward. Okay, well, let's end the turn here. Yeah, I do have one plug-in here. Yeah, I don't know. I do wish it was like you could easily go do that too. The Twitch chat messages. Oh, falling back one, bringing up another. Oh, their air is now starting to operate. They're an AI, they're remembering to do that. And there goes a division. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Looks like the AI figured out Namur's dead. Through any relief force. Yeah. Okay, yeah, the 24th Saxon Division is destroyed. Belgian forces bombard us out of here. Okay, well, that's not looking like a good solution here. Ooh. Before I start pounding my head on that, let's see what we can do down here in the south. Yeah, let's look at this. We're going to be somewhat plodding down here, because we're not going to do just what they did to us and push too deep too fast. Two, and if we come, well, very good. Okay, minor hit for us, but we're going to swap these out. Kill that. Well, not as good as I was hoping. Don't think it's worth it. Let's dig in instead. They're going to counterattack it, I think. Now we have this nice little line of units here. Let's come do some reconnaissance. Okay. can't forget about our rear areas. They're likely to strike up like that. We're going to launch the attacks next turn. So entrench. Entrench. Okay, well here it looks like we can get good results. Good. Oh, very good result. Okay, our counterattack looks like it's working for us. Let's check the supply here. Next turn, 3, 4, that isn't too bad. And German pilots like to attack from the sun, where the pilot is blind. Okay, that's good. I didn't know that. Mr. Chess. Thanks, Pixel, for posting the link. Okay, you keep coming up. I think you come up this way. And again, I forgot to use my damn aircraft. Oh boy. I know I keep jumping around the map. I'm looking for opportunities and then seeing, like here. Okay, yeah, we're gonna wait. I think maybe not. They've fallen back to here, but we need to take this down first. Okay, not as good as I was hoping. Man, I wanted you to shatter. Didn't you know that? Didn't know that that was your job, to shatter? There we go. Keep pushing on them. They've already attacked, so let's come up with you. Okay. Well. Okay. Well, let's save this. Okay, let's save this here. Well, we've run out of time for this, just like we're being pushed back a little late, but I want to post a couple of links here, or a few links. Publisher's sale copy. If you haven't already checked it out, you might want to. Putting that up there. And if you haven't already, I'm going to post a link to my Twitch channel if you want to follow that, and I'm also going to post a link to my YouTube channel where we may continue this if we don't continue it sometime for Slitherine. So post that there if you want to subscribe over there. And we're going to be ending here now, but I'm going to, in moments, so it may take a minute or two past the exact start time, I'm going to be switching over games and starting as just so that it's in two different streams. Going to be playing Armored Brigade, one of the new scenarios there. So you okay, it would be a pity because invade Australia, Central Power Australia, yes. So if you want to check that out. So I will be back very shortly here with Armored Brigade. Got a really cool scenario. Hope I do well in it, but maybe watching me crash and burn will be just as good as watching me do well. So check out the sales, my channels. If you haven't already, of course, follow here. They've got lots of good stuff. Or subscribe if you're watching on YouTube or some other place like that. So thanks so much, everyone. See you very soon in minutes.